I'm Charlie with ESI. I'm here today. We're going to show you guys how to do the Epoxy 1, 2, 3 system for countertops. It's extremely easy. It's a do-it-yourself project that you can easily do at your house, and we supply it here at ESI. This is my good friend Justin. Works with me day and night, 7 days a week. Our first step is to sand our countertop. We're going to use a power sander, 220 grit sandpaper. Okay, now that we're done sanding the main body of our countertop, we're gonna go and we're gonna round all our edges with a nice bull nose. Okay, so any imperfection, hole, hairline, crack, anything that we don't like, that we find that's unattractive, we're gonna wanna fill. So extra sand. Now we let it dry. Okay, once this dries, we're gonna come back and we're gonna smooth it out with our sander. Okay, so when you're dealing with these serious chemicals, always wear protection, PPE, personal protective equipment. It's extraordinarily important. Okay, so this is Bulldog Epoxy. It is a very high quality product. You can only get Bulldog Epoxy here in the Great Irvine at ESI. 949-30 Epoxy. Charlie Brown, give me a call. Mention the video and you get a deal. This is Bulldog Epoxy. We're gonna make our base coat. We're gonna use 2 parts of part A and 1 part of part B. We're gonna need a mixing bucket, which will be included in any kit you buy at ESI. So, I'm gonna put 1 full part of part A. Right up to the line, perfect mixing ratio. Since we did 1 full part of part A and it's a 2-to-1 ratio, we're gonna need a half of a part of part B. 1 full part, next line is half a part. I'm adding it now. We always wanna make sure we mix our product for at least 90 seconds. Our next step, after all prep is done, is to begin our coating process. This can be done with a 6-inch roller, like so. Very simple to do. Very forgiving product, very high quality. Once you make the purchase, you'll understand the quality of the Bulldog Epoxy. Very easy to roll. It's a very enjoyable application. And there we go. This product is a self-leveler. It's very easy to use. We recommend it to all people. Anybody will be able to use this stuff. Anybody can make their countertop beautiful. And here at ESI, we will show you how. Now that our coat application is complete, we need to allow for dry time, which is going to be no less than 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours, depending on the day. Okay, now that we've allowed for the 1.5 hour dry time, we're going to go ahead and sand again with our 220 power sander and just really get it smooth. Okay, now that we've completed sanding, we're gonna clean our surface with some rags and some acetone. Okay, now we're gonna do our finish process. We're gonna start mixing our colors. We like to use Wise Bond. It's a good product. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Personally, I always mix my metallic colors into part B because it's clear and I can see the metallics well. I'm gonna start now I'm gonna use about 1 ounce of metallic pearl color. That's all it takes. These jars really go a long way. Now we're gonna mix our Caribbean blue. Now I always like to use contrasting colors so that you get more of a pop and take more pride in the work once it's completed, because it's pretty. All right, now that we got all our colors mixed, we're gonna start adding our part A, which will complete the two-step process, and we'll begin our working time. It will begin to cure. Now we're gonna start with our base color. Yep. Nice and thick so it rolls off the edge. Now we're gonna add our colors. First, I'm going with banana. So this is artwork. Doesn't really matter how you do it. Just do it yourself, come to ESI and we'll help you out. Can't go wrong. Don't be shy. Now I'm going to mix the colors with a swirl motion with my 6-inch roller. So now we just let it settle. It's going to flow off the end and it will give us our glass-like finish.
So now we're just scraping the edges. You want to just take the scraper, scrape along the bottom, get all the paint that's running off the edges, make it nice and clean. After you're finished with your coating, you want to look at your art piece, your countertop. You're going to see little tiny bubbles, and all you do is take your finger, poke the bubble, and it self-levels out.
And now we're going to get the torch onto the countertop and pop the rest of those bubbles.